Schools of jurisprudence. Jurisprudence is the study of the basic principles and philosophy of law. Different jurists have explained the nature and meaning of law in different ways. Because of this difference in views, various schools of jurisprudence have developed. Each school explains law from a particular point of view, such as morality, command of the sovereign, customs, society, courts, economy, or gender justice. These schools help in understanding the origin, development, and purpose of law. The major schools of jurisprudence include the natural law school, analytical school, historical school, sociological school, realist school, Marxist school, and feminist school. Schools of jurisprudence are different approaches developed by jurists to explain the nature, source, and purpose of law. Natural law school. Core belief: law is based on divine reason, morality, and universal ethical principles that exist in nature. Key idea: an unjust law is not true law. Importance: it connects law with morality and justice. Summary: it holds that there is a higher law, God or reason, against which all human laws must be measured. An unjust law is not considered a true law at all. Lex injusta non est lex. The natural law school believes that law is based on nature, reason, and morality. Law exists to achieve justice and must be morally right. Key thinkers: Aristotle, Street. Thomas Aquinas, John Locke. Analytical school, imperative school. Core belief: law is as it is, positum, not as it ought to be. It focuses on the relation between law and the state. Law is the command of the sovereign, backed by sanction. Key idea: law is separate from morality. Importance: it gives a clear and systematic definition of law. Summary: this school defines law as the command of a sovereign backed by sanctions, punishment. It intentionally separates law from morality to ensure legal clarity and objectivity. This school studies law as it is, not as it should be. Key thinkers: John Austin, Jeremy Bentham, H. Hart. Historical school. Core belief: law is not made by a legislator, it is found or discovered within the history and habits of a people. Key idea: law is the product of history, not the will of the state. Importance: it explains the evolution of law over time. Summary: it argues that law evolves organically like language. It is based on the Volksgeist, the common consciousness or spirit of the people, and grows as the nation grows. The historical school believes that law develops gradually with customs, traditions, and social practices of people. Key thinkers: Friedrich Carl von Savigny, Sir Henry Maine. Sociological school. Core belief: law is a social phenomenon and a tool for social engineering to balance competing interests in society. Law should serve social interests. Key idea: law must change according to social conditions. Importance: it emphasizes law as a tool of social engineering. Summary: this school studies law in relation to society and social needs. Law should serve social interests. Instead of looking at abstract rules, it looks at the functional impact of law on society. Its goal is to achieve the greatest good for the greatest number by resolving social conflicts. Key thinkers: Roscoe Pound, Leon Duggett, Rudolf von Eyring. Realist school. Core belief: law is what the judges decide in court, not just what is written in statutes. Key idea: law is judge-made. Importance: it highlights the practical working of law. Summary: realist school is known as the left wing of the sociological school. It focuses on the human element, the biases, psychology, and social backgrounds of judges that influence their rulings. The realist school focuses on actual decisions of courts. Law is what judges actually do, not what is written in books. Key thinkers: Oliver Wendell Holmes, Carl Llewellyn, Jerome Frank. Conclusion: Schools of jurisprudence. The schools of jurisprudence provide different viewpoints to understand the nature, purpose, and function of law. Each school explains law from a particular angle such as morality, command, history, society, judicial behavior, economic structure, or gender justice. No single school is complete in itself, but together they give a comprehensive understanding of law. By studying these schools, we can better understand how law originates, develops, and adapts to the changing needs of society. Thus, the schools of jurisprudence play an important role in the study and development of legal thought.